Alright, so I got my coffee and I sat down and I opened up Steam and I noticed immediately a Remnant 2 update. 4.4 gigabytes for PC, I don't know for Xbox and PlayStation, I apologize. But I immediately went to look for the patch notes because, funny enough, last night I was playing with my friends and we just kept talking about, like, I wonder when an update's gonna come through, you know? Like, I know, like, I was kind of like on the advocating for the side of like, oh, this stuff takes time, you know, like to my friends, but like still was kind of like, I do wonder when the next update's gonna come through. And speak of the devil, because it came through today. How's it going, everybody? I am your Statistax, and in this video, we're just going to cover the update. I know I haven't done like any coverage of Remnant 2, so this probably comes out of absolute nowhere for me to even do this, but I've been wanting to do a thoughts and opinions kind of thing, like on the game, but I just haven't gotten around to it. And then like I kind of took a couple days off from even just playing games and stuff. I haven't played in a few, like last night was really the first time in a few days that I played any games, so I kind of took a break from it. But I got a couple of things coming through outside of just a Remnant 2 like opinion piece. If I even bother to do that anymore, it's kind of been a while. I don't know. You guys let me know if you want to hear it. But for now, we're just covering this update here, and oh, I am recording. I didn't press the record button for a second, and I was like, did I just say all that for nothing? Anyways, but for right now, let's just get right into this update. And as you can see right here, this is the, okay, I didn't mean to do that. This is the top of the list here, and right off the bat, it just talks about optimization improvements, overall performance improvements, updates to improve hitching and potential crashes, fix multiple reported crash bugs, high detail shadows have been moved to a separate option and can be enabled in the options on PC. I mean, I would say it in my opinion piece if I make one, but like the performance for this game is really like the biggest issue I have with it, and like I kind of wish maybe they will eventually, but like there's no texture quality option at all in this game, which is really odd. But anyways, moving on. Quality of life, increase the trait cap by +5. This is meh. I kind of wish they undid the cap. I'm on that side of it because I played Remnant 1 and I really liked the no trait cap. But from now on, I'm going to shut up and just read this stuff. Tome of Knowledge now grants scrap and XP when the player has reached trait cap. Orb of Undoing now has unlimited uses. Players can sell any extras for scrap. Removed the trait requirements for equipping a second archetype. Players may now slot their second archetype as soon as they obtain/convert another engram at Wally. Remove the scrap cost for converting a mysterious item into an engram. 1000 to 0. I don't know what this means. Lowered the luminite cost for converting a mysterious item into engram. 10 to 5. Slightly increased scrap gain from breakables. Increased scrap gain from regular and rare chests. Increased scrap gain when killing aberrations. Reduced the cost of bloodroot. And then there's balances down here, which I didn't read this stuff too much on my own, so this is even going to be new for me. Increased the duration of Explorer's scavenger buff per pickup from 15 seconds to 20 seconds. Increased the duration of Explorer's Gold Digger buffs from 15 seconds to 20 seconds. Increased the healing amount of Gold Digger Healing Fountain from from 1.5 to 2 HP per second. Dev note, we wanted to make sure Explorer could maintain Scavenger longer between fights and give them more freedom while Gold Digger Fountains were active. We increased the duration by 5 seconds each and boosted the Healing Fountain to be more enticing. The Archon archetype. Increased Archon Havoc Form Lightning Hands damaged from 28 to 56. Increased Archon Havoc Form Blink damage from 100 to 150. Reduced Archon Havoc Form cooldown from 120 to 90. I feel like those are big numbers to jump from, but I haven't even gotten this archetype yet, so I have no idea. Devno, these changes are in response to bug fix that allowed Havoc form lightning hands to deal ridiculous damage. We made some overall adjustments to compensate. Now the Challenger adjusted the damage fall off for Challenger's close quarters perk. At maximum range, Challenger will always maintain a 10% damage bonus to all damage. Yeah. Handler archetype increased the handler's pack hunter range from 25 meters to 40 meters. Increased the base max health of handler's very good boy companion. Wow. Summoner archetype increased the base max health of summoner's hollow and flyer variants. Weapons switched Aphelion, I hope I'm reading that right, Aphelion scaling to boss / special damage scaling instead of standard. Increased the fire damage for Shatterstar, Savior mod. Reduced the fire rate on Nightfall in standard and Dreamwalker fire modes. Ooh, that got a nerf. Nightfall was dealing far more damage than other weapons in both modes. Almost 20% more with Dreadwalker. Oh, did I say Dreamwalker? Dreadwalker. My bad. Dreadwalker active compared to other guns with their mod active. When considering damage and the mod ability, harder to hit, life siphon, and fire rate, it was pushing Nightfall too far above every other long gun. It now sits closer in line with other high damage weapons. Okay. Reduced the AoE burst damage of Enigma's overload application from 40 to 30. Reduced the subsequent tether damage of Enigma primary fire from 75% to 65%. Reduced the magazine capacity of Enigma from 30 to 25. Increased the total reserve capacity of Enigma from 120 to 125. Devno, Enigma was performing too far above our goal for AoE clear, so a few adjustments were made. There is still an issue with it ignoring armor, which will be addressed in the future. However, when that happens, we will reevaluate the numbers. Okay. Enemies reduced damage on Nightweaver's grab attacks, wall and lunge. Okay. Adjusted the hitbox of Magister Delane's tongue attack to better match the visuals. Multiplayer reduced incoming damage in multiplayer from 25% per additional player to 15%. That's good. Wow. Bug fixes. Oh my god, there's going to be a lot of bug fixes, aren't there? Whatever, screw it. Fixed multiple reported crash bugs and instability issues. Progression blocker fixed an issue that prevented players from completing tutorial if a crash happened when interacting with Ford. Progression blocker fixed infinite loading screen issue present for some players when selecting skip tutorial on character creation screen. Wow, there was some serious progression blockers here. Oh my god, progression blocker fixed an issue with Plasma Cutter preventing the final boss from transitioning into its second phase. Progression blocker fixed Telratha boss from fight lockout if game was exited during cutscene dialogue. Another progression blocker fixed the Astropath boss fight failing start if game was exiting during cutscenes. Wow. Addressed issue with trait points going negative? I never heard of that. Negative trait points have been flipped to positive. This will also fix issues with the second archetype being locked out. Wow. Players who completed oracles Quilt will now receive half quilt award as well as full quilt award if they had not previously received it. Fixed an issue with weapons not unlocking after a hardcore playthrough. Wow, I'm glad that got resolved because yeah, me and my friends are doing a hardcore playthrough, so that would have been pretty rough. Fixed an issue with weapons not unlocking after completing playthroughs at different difficulties. Players who listened to all Mudtooth stories but did not receive all of the rewards can visit Mudtooth to receive their rewards. Players who did not receive the Iron Cylinder from listening to all his stories will now find it in his store. I wonder if me or my friend will, because I talked to him and listened to all of his stories in his game, but he also re-rolled his story because it glitched out. And so we didn't get it. But I wonder if it'll be there because we did beat the game and listen to all of his stories. Like, I have Leto Mark 1, so it counted that I beat the game and everything. I just never got the cylinder. Anyways, fixed an issue preventing Explorer and Archon armor from appearing on the vendor. Players will need to first convert the appropriate mysterious item into an engram at Wally. Fixed an issue preventing Mudtooth's elixir from appearing in his inventory. After completing the game, players will need to first unlock Explorer at Wallace. Fixed issues where Clementine would stand in random locations in Ward 13 after the cutscene in Blackened Citadel. Fixed an issue preventing Revivalist trait from being awarded. It should now be rewarded after reviving another player 15 times. Archetypes. Fixed an issue with Archon's Havoc. Form Lightning Hands. Casting speed now properly ramps up the Lightning Hand without going infinite. Fixed an issue causing Hunter's Focus not granting the proper weak spot damage bonus. Fixed an issue causing Hunter's Shroud granting multiplicative damage bonus. Fixed an issue causing Invader perk Shark to not apply its damage bonuses. Fixed an issue with Gunslinger's Bullet Storm, sound not terminating. Fixed a bug allowing Male Engineer to ignore falling transition when overclocking. Gear/items fixed VFX, visual effects alignment for Nebula and Hellfire Primary Fire. These are all smaller issues. I'm just gonna scroll, and then if you want to read them, because I'm not gonna read all of these. There's like so many here. Oh, and I'll have the patch notes linked down below. But yeah, that's the patch notes. I really like some of these. I am super excited about this. The Tome of Knowledge one, I will give it that I am very excited about, like, grants scrap and XP, because I felt even worse off with like the trait points thing, like the trait cap. Like, I was like, wow, now the Tome of Knowledge, I knew it was going to get an update. I knew like something was going to happen, but it was just, for the time, was really upsetting, like grabbing Tomes of Knowledge and like literally nothing would happen. So it was kind of deflating for that. I like that they did remove, wait, where is it? It's not that one. I don't know where it is. I don't know, but they did a few things in here that I really liked. There's these balances for the archetypes sound great. I don't know about the Archon because I don't have it. I really liked what they did for the Challenger, which is, by the way, the first archetype I played as, and I absolutely love the Challenger. So anyways, guys, that's going to be it for this video. I'm pretty excited to get back on the game, honestly, now, and I can't wait to show you guys the next couple of videos I have going, and let me know down below if you guys would like to hear my thoughts, my opinions on this game, because I'm kind of on the fence if I even want to do a video like that. I feel like I do a lot of them here, and I'd like to switch it up, but let me know what you guys think and what you want to hear, and thank you so much for coming through and listening, and I hope you let me know what you guys think of the patch notes. I hope you guys like it just as much as I do, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Later.